Welcome to this lecture on projection of straight lines. In this video, we are going to see midpoint problem. Let me read the question. A straight line ST has its end S 10 mm in front of VP and nearer to it. The midpoint M of the line is 50 mm in front of VP and 40 mm above HP. The front view and top view measure 110 millimeter and 120 millimeter respectively. Draw the projection of the line. Also find its true length and true inclination with HP and VP. This is the problem. Let me list out the given data for this. What are the given data? The front view is given, that is 110 millimeter. You know the front view is denoted by dashes, that is S dash and T dash. This length is given as 110 millimeter. What are the next data? Top view, that is ST, that is given as 120 millimeter. Then the midpoint, the location of midpoint from the reference plane is given in this problem, that is 50 mm in front of VP, right, and 40 mm above HP. These are the main given data given in this problem, and we need to find true length and true inclination with HP, that is theta, true inclination with VP phi. Okay. First step is to draw a reference line like this. Then you have to mark X, Y, vertical plane and horizontal plane. The next step, we need to draw the midpoint locus line. We know end S is 10 mm in front of VP. So bring the scale here, mark 10 mm and 50 mm. The midpoint M is 50 mm in front of VP. Okay. Then just draw a line here. This line is nothing but locus of S, and you have to draw a line. This line is nothing but locus of M. And the next step, we know the top view length, that is 120 millimeter. So from this line you have to keep your compass and take half of the length, that is total length is 120 millimeter. You have to take half of it. How much? 60 millimeter. So take 60 millimeter in your compass, keep anywhere in this line and draw a arc like this, where it intersects with this S locus of S line. So this point is known as small s. Just draw a vertical line from this point S in order to find out the S dash. The next step, bring the scale. See here, from here to here it is 60 millimeter, half of the total length. Draw a line and extend it up to 120 millimeter. So after this you have to draw a line. This line is called as locus of T, right? This is locus of S line and this is locus of T line. The midpoint is known as locus of M. Okay. What is the next step? We know the midpoint M dash length also. We know the distance of M dash, that is 40 mm from the reference line. This is point M. We already know this is point M, and this line is called as locus of M dash. So from point M you have to draw a vertical line where it intersects with this locus of M dash, and this point is known as M dash and this point is known as M. Okay, from this m dash, what is the length of front view? 110 millimeter. We have to take half of this. 110 millimeter by 2 will give 55 millimeters. So you can take a radius of 55 millimeter in your compass. Keep one leg of the compass here, that is m dash, and draw the arc. So this point is known as S dash. So bring your scale, draw a line, that is from here to here you have to draw a line of 110 millimeters. So from here you have to draw another locus line, and this locus line is called as locus of T dash, right? Okay. Next step is just draw, and this line, a horizontal line, this line is called as locus of S dash, and this line is called as locus of S. You just draw a line like this from, that is T dash to T. You have to draw a line. If this coincides like this, your problem is right. So now we have drawn front view, that is S dash and T dash, and top view S and T. What is the next step? We need to draw the true length, and we need to find out the true inclination. So for that, okay, the next step is we need to draw the true length in front view as well as in the top view. First I would like to start with top view. For that you have to take your compass, right? M as center, S as radius, draw a arc up to locus of M in this direction, right? This point is known as S1, right? This S1 should be extended up to locus of S dash. This point is known as S1 dash. Similarly, M as center, T as radius, right? You have to draw a arc in this direction. This point we have to take it as T1. This T1 should be extended up to locus of T dash, and this one is known as T1 dash. So S1 dash is here, T1 dash is here. Just join these two using scale. The same procedure should be followed. M as center, T dash as radius. You have to draw a arc in this direction, downwards direction. This point is known as T2 dash. Extend this T2 dash up to locus of T. This point is T2. So T2 is found out. The next step, M dash as center, S dash as radius. You have to draw a arc up to locus of M dash in this direction. This point is known as S2 dash. So bring down this S2 dash up to here, and this point is known as S2. S2 is here, T2 is here. Join these two using scale. True length is completed. The next step is we need to find out this angle theta, that is inclination with HP is always denoted by theta, inclination with VP is always denoted by phi. We have to measure this S1 dash and T1 dash using scale. Similarly, S2 dash, T2 dash, you have to measure. Both the length will be almost same, and you have to write down the results here. So I am getting true length, that is S1 dash T1 dash equal to S2 dash T2 dash equal to 134 millimeter. Then inclination with HP, that is theta value is 24 degrees. You have to keep your protector here and find out the angle. And inclination with VP phi is 35 degrees. That's all about the problem. You have to very careful, you have to write down the results always, right? If you forget to write down the results, you will be getting less marks. So that's all about this video on projection of lines midpoint problem. Hope we will continue in this next video, and thanks for watching.